Hi, my name's Carrie. Welcome back to Simply Freedom. I'm here to give you an update on my November Christmas plans and progress. I've gotten quite a few things done since the last time I checked in with you. Primarily, quite a bit of shopping. I've done online shopping and I've done a little bit of shopping in the stores. Primarily, I've purchased in the store some stocking stuffers and some clothing items to give to various family members. So that feels good to have some of the shopping done. I also need to go online probably today or tomorrow and make a big order. Well, I don't know if it's big, but big for me, a big order from Amazon with probably 6 to 8 gifts that I've accumulated on Amazon, and get those shipped before Thanksgiving arrives. I have also wrapped gifts. The first gifts I wrapped were the ornaments for my daughters, but I've also wrapped the clothing items that I just mentioned. I've wrapped a couple small electronic items. I have all the stocking stuffers in gift bags. So we have 2 daughters, and they each get a stocking. And what I do is I put in a kind of a small gift bag all the items that are supposed to go in the stocking. So on Christmas Eve, right before we go to bed, I pretty much put everything in the stocking, straight out of the bag, since I know the stocking's for this daughter, these are all her items that go, and so everything's all organized and ready to go, so I don't have to think about it too much on the Christmas Eve. I have purchased all the items I need for baking, except for just a few things like eggs, which I think the eggs are primarily for pumpkin pie, and I won't even be making that until right before Christmas. So for cookies and the other treats that I'm making, I have all the ingredients purchased. I purchased those over the last 2 weeks. Just when I did my regular grocery, I basically cut the list in half and bought some during one grocery shopping trip and some during the other, just for budget purposes, and to not overwhelm the budget. Let's see, what else have I done? I'm looking at my list. The final thing that I've done is I did finish some homemade items that I was making. I did order one thing online that's kind of a custom gift, and then I also I also sewed a couple of items that I'm giving to a couple people. So those are completed. I actually finished those towards the end of October, and one of them I've already wrapped. The other one I need to take with me at Thanksgiving. It's kind of an early Christmas gift for someone, and so I'm going to have to get that one wrapped as well and get them into my suitcase for Thanksgiving. How are you doing on your Christmas planning? Depending on when you see this, it is not too late to make a list of what you need to do, and then reevaluate the list to see if it's realistic to get all those things done, maybe even to figure out whether or not those are things that you want to do. I personally do like baking, and I do like making a couple homemade gifts. I don't think everybody should do that. I think not everybody can. It's too stressful. Some people don't have time. So when you make your to-do list, make sure those are the things that you want to be doing and that are absolutely necessary. It's really important to evaluate what we're doing during this busy time. It's so easy to just think we have to do something because it's always been done, or somebody expects it of us. It's really important that we each individually evaluate what we want our holidays to look like and what we need to put on our list in order to make that happen. And also to make it happen in the way that you want to feel. If it's a feeling of stress, then it's really important to evaluate what it is you're doing and whether you can find another way to do it that makes it less stressful. For example, maybe you get stressed out because you're supposed to do a cookie exchange or something like that. And of course, sometimes the understanding with those is that it's supposed to be a homemade item. And so, of course, if that's the case, you would want to still oblige to that. But even then you could probably do a sugar cookie, sugar cookie dough that's already made, and make your own cutouts and add your own item to it to make it look different than everybody else's. So there's always a way to do something a little bit different and to make it less stressful. So hopefully, even though I'm sharing my list and it sounds like, oh my gosh, all these things to do, these are things that I've chosen to do. And part of the reason I'm doing it in November and sharing it in November is because I know that doing things in November helps tremendously with the stressful feelings that can creep up in December in trying to do all the things. We don't have to do all the things. So, at a minimum, if you're seeing this and you're stressing out, don't follow what I'm doing. Make your own list and make your own decisions on what is right for you for a less stressful holiday. So, thanks for listening. I'll have more videos soon. I have a mishap. See you soon. Bye.